Yo, what's going on YouTube? Well, I'm gonna put up this little video that somebody asked me how to do proper maintenance on your TaoTao Racer50 scooter. So I'm just gonna go about it, and you have a manual as well. So, but if you don't get a manual, I'm just gonna break it down how to do the maintenance. But let's start with the engine oil, right? For hot weather, you're gonna use 1540 full synthetic for hot weather. For colder weather, you're gonna use 1040 synthetic, and that is what's recommended. And I do see a difference on it. I tried both already, and I do notice a small difference with the hotter weather. So yeah, let's get to it. This is how you go about it. I was gonna make a video about showing how you change it and everything, but I don't have the editing tools, so just bear with me. I'm gonna explain it as best as possible. So every 550 miles, let's say, you gotta change your oil. And it's very simple how you go about that. It's not complicated, it's not hard. So I'm just gonna go straight to it. All right. Your drain is right here. It's the only big bolt you're gonna see. It's a little hot because I just came from a few distance. So you're gonna drain it, unplug it, clean the filter with the dried towel, take all the debris out, and you're gonna put it back in with the spring. It's not hard at all. So once you drain it, plug it back in, and then you're just gonna pour the oil right in there. It goes one with one right there right away. So you're gonna get a quart of synthetic oil, and you're gonna not use the whole bottle. It's gonna be a little bit less than the bottle. You'll notice it. You use your dipping stick to see and measure it, and as you see it hitting the gray lines, you're fine. So that's how you change your oil. It's very simple. So every 550 miles, change it. Now, let's go straight to this to the gearbox. Your gearbox is back here. This is your gearbox right here. So I'm going to show you not show you, but I'm going to explain to you how you're going to change it. This one took a while, but once you get it, you get it. All right. So your drain plug, I'm trying to hold the camera as best as possible. The drain plug is right here. This sucker right here. You simply just unplug it and let it drain. It's a quick drain. It doesn't take much. And once you finish draining it, you plug it back in, make sure it's pretty good sealed, and then you're gonna get your gearbox oil, which you can find at any O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Advance, any place like that. Even Walmart has it. You use the gearbox oil for your maintenance, whatever your manual will say. I think mine was 70-90 or 80-90, around there. I'm not quite sure, but that's my type. So once you drain it, right here, drain, plug it back in, you're gonna fill it in right over here. I'm trying to get it, okay. Not this one, this one right here. This is where you fill it in. You just unplug it, you're gonna get the gearbox, lube, and you're gonna get like a little, maybe like a fuel line extension to put it in there, and you're gonna squeeze it in there. That's one way going about it, and you're gonna squeeze it until you see your lube, gear lube coming out. That's the best way, trust me. And the other way is you could do it is you tilt your bike to the side. Now remember, this is a 300-pound vehicle, and if you're not strong enough to pick it back up, well, you're assed out. So you could do it like that. Get a little extension, plastic fuel line, air line, or whatever you want to do. Put it to the tip of the bottle, and you're gonna fill it up until you see it come out. Once you see gear oil coming out, gear lube come out, you just seal it, and you're fine. So you do this every 5 to 6 months. The gearbox is every 5 to 6 months. Recommended. I recommend it. I rather have everything fresh every time. Engine oil is every 500 to 550 miles. Recommended. Your manual probably will say 600, but I wouldn't trust it. You never know. I don't know how much you're gonna drive. I don't know how much you're driving or the distance. So it's all that, you got to take all those things into account. All right, so that's the gearbox. Every 6 months, the gearbox. Engine oil roughly every 3 months. So that's easy enough. Now, another thing you got to do, this is to keep your performance on your vehicle going. This, I noticed it took me a while, like, to see why I was losing a little bit of power. And it's simply because my old fuel filter was dirty and nasty, and that got dirty in a quick 3 months. It got dirty. Had to change it. I got myself a universal one that I could clean out with the air gun, and it's easy. It just cleans out all the debris, let it dry for a bit, you plug it back in, and you're set. And that you just got that. You have to look at manually every time, because you never know if it's every 3 months, 6 months. It depends how much you're driving, but keep an eye on it. I'm going to show you how my old fuel filter looked like. So give me a second. Show you how my old fuel filter looked like. And I keep it in here as a reminder. This is how this thing was looking like. I don't know if you can see it properly or not. This thing was dirty. Real dirty. Look at corrosive. It was picking up dirt and all that stuff. The filter inside, I can only imagine. So yeah. So just to give you a reminder. And like, they sell these as well, like any AutoZone, any O'Reilly's, any Advance, and it's like $4. You know what I'm saying? Or you can order online for like $1, but you gotta pay shipping, you know, and all that stuff. And all right, so that's your fuel filter right there. It's a very easy to plug in, plug off. It's strong. Like, when you just wedge it in there, it's strong enough to hold. Its filter's really good. I got lucky that there was one left of these universal ones. Like, every few months I just gotta take it out, clean it, air pressure, take all the debris out, and then just let it dry out completely, and then just boop, and then just put it back in. So I got myself a universal one, for you won't have to keep spending money or anything like that. All right. And another thing, which is lastly, because it's not, you know, too important, but it's important, obviously. Your .3 fluid. Right here is where you change it. You add fluid. That's it. You unscrew these 2 screws, take off this seal. It has another plastic seal under it, and then a rubber seal. And then if you see that it's low, then you know you're gonna fill it up. It's very simple. But if it's fine, then you just put it back. And of course, people were asking, what does this do? This tells you if there's oil in there or not, and it's fine. You can see that there's liquid in there. It's not clear. You can see that there's oil around there. So yeah, just to let you know. And that's it. So I'm just gonna go a little summary. Your engine oil, 1540 synthetic for hot weather, 1040 synthetic for colder weather. And if you live in different seasons, you already know you gotta I can't even say the word right. You just gotta, you know when to change it. There you go. And your gearbox oil, every 5 to 6 months, check it out. You'll see when you change it right away, you're gonna see all the debris in there. You gotta change it. And highly recommended right when you get your bike, oil change, gearbox, right away. And I will swap that fuel filter for a universal fuel filter, for it won't cause you no headaches later on. So that's the simple maintenance. Everything else, it's no biggie. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful in your maintenance. If you got any questions, just let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. And yeah, oh, gas, high octane all the time. I know it sucks, but no, the less lead, the better. The longer your engine, the longer everything lasts.